What's their story this time?
Jesse, I have to admit, when you said we should spend our last morning in a Starbucks, I was skeptical. But this Reserve Roastery, it's not just a coffee shop, it's an experience.
See? Trust the spontaneous foodie. It's like the Willy Wonka factory of coffee. And this cold brew trio flight is amazing. But you know what the best part of our last morning is, right?
The tradition. The secret gift exchange.
Exactly. I've been hiding mine in my suitcase all week, and it's been burning a hole in my pocket. I can't wait to see what you got me. But first, tell me, did Chicago live up to the hype?
Absolutely. Coming from New York, you always compare everything, right? But Chicago has this entirely different energy. Let's start with the architecture. Our boat tour on the Chicago River was easily the highlight for me.
The Architecture Foundation Center River Cruise. Incredible. Seeing the Tribune Tower, the Wrigley Building, and the Willis Tower from the water, it gives you such a different perspective.
And our tour guide was so knowledgeable. I learned so much about the Great Chicago Fire and how it completely changed the city's skyline. They literally rebuilt it from the ground up, inventing the modern skyscraper in the process. What's the word they used? The Chicago School of Architecture.
Yeah, that was fascinating. And speaking of heights, how about the skydeck at the Willis Tower?
You mean when you refused to step out onto the ledge?
Hey, a glass box suspended 103 stories, and the air is not natural. I have a healthy respect for gravity. You looked very brave in the photos, though.
It was thrilling, looking down at the street like that. My heart was definitely racing. But the views of the city stretching out to Lake Michigan were breathtaking.
Okay, you got the adrenaline rush. But let's talk about my favorite subject. Food.
The deep dish pizza.
We couldn't leave Chicago without having deep dish. And Lou Malnati's did not disappoint. The buttery crust, the layers of cheese, the chunky tomato sauce. It's not just pizza. It's a casserole of joy.
It was delicious, but it's definitely a commitment. One slice and I was completely full. I think I prefer our New York slices for an everyday thing, but as a culinary experience, it was fantastic.
Fair enough. What about the Chicago-style hot dog?
Yeah, dragged through the garden.
Exactly. Vienna beef, mustard, neon green relish, chopped onions, tomato slices, a pickle spear, sport peppers, and celery salt. All on a poppy seed bun. And remember the golden rule?
No ketchup. Ever.
They might chase you out of the city if you ask for it. It was such a strange combination of flavors, but it totally works.
What about our museum day? We spent hours at the Art Institute of Chicago.
That place is massive. I could have spent a whole week there. Seeing a Sunday on La Grande Jade in person, it's so much larger than I expected.
The Georges Seurat painting, yes. The pointillism technique is incredible when you see it up close. And the American Gothic painting by Grant Wood. It was surreal seeing these iconic pieces right in front of us.
And we can't forget Millennium Park, Cloud Gate, or as everyone calls it, the Bean.
That was so much fun. It's such a brilliant piece of interactive public art. Seeing the city skyline reflected in it, and taking all those distorted selfies.
We took way too many selfies, but the whole park is great. The Crown Fountain with the faces spitting water. It's a great place to just sit and people watch.
It is. You know what surprised me the most about Chicago, though?
What's that?
How clean it is. Especially compared to New York. The streets, the sidewalks. It's very noticeable. And the lakefront is beautiful. Walking along Lake Michigan almost feels like you're at the ocean.
It really does. It's definitely a city I want to come back to. We didn't even get to catch a game at Wrigley Field, or go to a blues club.
A perfect excuse for another trip. But for now, our time here is almost up. Our flight leaves this afternoon.
Which means?
It's time.
All right, who goes first?
You go first. I've been carrying this around all week.
Ooh, fancy wrapping. Let's see. No way. Yvonne.
Remember when we were at that vintage market in Wicker Park? You were admiring it, and the dealer told us it was from the 1920s. I sneaked back and bought it while you were looking at those old records.
This is incredible. I love the weight of it. And the engraving on the back to point you towards our next adventure. Yvonne, this is so thoughtful. Thank you.
You're welcome. I thought it suited the spontaneous foodie who loves history.
I love it. Okay, my turn.
Not quite as elegant, Jesse.
It's what's inside that counts. Open it.
Oh my gosh, Jesse. A deep dish pizza snow globe. Where did you even find this?
I found it in a quirky little souvenir shop near Navy Pier. I saw it and immediately thought of you and your absolute commitment to finishing that one slice of Lou Malnati's.
It's hilarious and surprisingly detailed. I love it, Jesse. It's going right on my desk at work. A perfect, ridiculous reminder of an amazing trip.
Mission accomplished.